Welcome back to the number 2 episode of Addicted, the number 1 podcast in the world. Right under Impulsive.
Right under Impulsive.
I'm going to say that intro one more time just for the viewers in the back. Today's episode is going to be sponsored by fucking no one, so please like and subscribe. Please.
This content's for mature audiences only. Viewer discretion advised.
SeatGeek, you're up next. I mean, come on.
We need Honey to sponsor our videos because Mr. Beast can give a couple million away in all of his videos, and we know that shit's coming from somewhere else.
Bro, he gives too much money away just to not get sponsored by
He really
everyone.
does. He's way too nice. Like, imagine the kids getting shit in his videos have the most expressionless reactions.
Well, it's I feel bad for him because like he makes so much money, but he also gives away all of his money, and he's so stressed out about it. He's so stressed out about giving away money. And like his recent video, he gave away $500,000.
Yeah.
To 100 people had to stand in a circle for 12 days. And then it all came down to a game of tag.
I just
like,
remember...
imagine sitting in a circle for 12 days with 100 people getting smaller just for a survival of the fittest. At the end, a game of tag.
I mean, if you had $500K in cash right in front of my face, I'd probably do anything you told me to get.
Oh, 100%.
To fucking do it. But
I'm not going to say what I would do for that, but you can just bet I probably would. I probably would do it.
But you guys loved the first episode, so we thought we'd bring you some more pointless content to talk about today. Some very pointless,
non-informative.
Not going to help you at all in life, but you're listening, so I just remember when we were talking about doing this and we weren't actually serious about it. And then 2 days later, we're dropping $500 for all sorts of shit.
For like the last year, I've been building up all my stuff,
all
like
my gear,
cameras and everything. And I was just waiting for the perfect time. And I had about a year of perfect opportunities and perfect timing. And I was too lazy to do it.
Right.
So, I'm glad that I finally got my life back on track. That was a joke. I have no idea what I'm doing at all.
Can you do that with your chair?
Okay. Okay.
Okay. But I just want to say that there was a point in our lives where this wasn't like a thing.
Oh, no.
And we were just one day we were like, why don't we just do it?
Let's do it.
So
that's the story of our podcast journey.
Absolutely.
We had that conversation probably 2 days ago.
Yeah. So why are we called Addicted? Because so many people are like, why are you calling yourself addicted? Are you addicted to something? Like, we're addicted to life.
I'm addicted to living life and having a good time.
We have the best times. We're going to tell you guys a couple of our stories later on in the episode, but we honestly just love living. There's so much to life that people don't see because they're staring at phones. If you watch our first episode, we talked all about that.
If that doesn't say we love living, I don't know what else would.
Alive, right on the arm.
I'm not
for
dead.
Everybody to see.
I'm not dead yet. It's kind of weird because I saw this and then I was like, I need to have that on my body forever, and I didn't really have a great reason for it. And so whenever people ask about any tattoos that I have, I show them, and then they're like, oh, why do you have that? And I'm like, I'm not dead yet. So
addicted to life.
Addicted to life.
Completely addicted. And we're addicted to making videos for you guys. We love it.
I think that's why we did this, because we were our passion was going out and exploring and stuff,
right.
And hanging out with all of our friends. And then last year COVID kind of fucked it up
for
all of us. And so we needed to find a new creative way that no one else is really doing.
Right.
Because I like doing stuff that nobody else does.
Nobody in our area does a podcast. I can't think of one.
I not many people do, but that's probably because they're not big enough.
Well, we're not big enough.
When I think of a podcast, I think of a couple people like Joe Rogan.
Oh yeah.
Logan Paul's podcast. But they also have a really long career in filming and talking to the camera, so they're natural at it. So
right, other stuff. All those people did something before they went to a podcast, and we're just going straight into a podcast because we love to just talk about funny shit.
We get called annoying all the time just because we don't shut up.
Yeah.
Everyone
we don't.
It has its ups and downs talking too much. We definitely overtalk a lot, on and off camera, but for
some people don't talk enough.
Yeah, but for this reason, I think it's good that we talk too much.
Absolutely. I think this is perfectly what we're supposed to do, you know?
I 100% agree with your comment. So I want to talk about my experience going pee this morning.
Oh.
I want to talk about what happened. This might be TMI.
I haven't heard this yet, so this will be good.
This has happened my entire life, and I have never known if it was just me or if it's like every single other guy in the entire world. Obviously there's pee rules when it comes to the public bathrooms. for our fellow guys out there, you know what that means for urinals.
Guy code. It's
for
guy
urinals
code.
in particular.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So
some rules you can't break.
And if you do,
you
go
just
pull your pants down and go into a stall.
Yes.
I mean, honestly,
go into your own private area, not next to me.
Yeah. So, I casual morning. I wake up, I go pee. So, but 30, I'm gonna say 10 to 15% of the time when I go pee, it's like on a hose, a sprayer hose. How there's all those different kinds of settings.
Yeah.
It's like every morning, it's like a wheel, and I just here we go, and I spin it, and whenever it lands on shower, soaked, jet, spray, I don't like. It's honestly It's completely random.
You can control your piss flow.
I can't control it.
Oh, you can't. So
No,
it's just completely random.
No, like sometimes I'll go pee, and then I start going, and I'm aimed at the toilet. It's an aiming game,
right?
And my pee goes everywhere. Everywhere but straight. I'm aiming straight at the urinal, straight at the toilet. But my pee is hitting the wall. It's hitting the top. It's hitting the floor. I'm getting splashed everywhere. And
it's the worst, bro.
Morning pees, they're like aggressive pees.
No,
they're aggressive.
They're all this all night long. It's just building up for that one moment.
Yes, and so
compressing air.
It's really once you start going, it's really hard to stop.
Right.
I've definitely tried. Whenever I'm bored, I'll just try to stop it.
Pitch it.
It takes a while, but those strong pees you can't. And so when
you start bleeding.
I haven't. You've bled?
No, just imagine.
God,
that would be that'd be terrible.
But yeah,
probably
every morning I'm spinning a wheel to see what direction my pee goes.
It's like the Wheel of Fortune. You never know what's gonna happen.
You never know what he's gonna land on.
I've never heard of any other guy have they ever had that problem?
Like where you just don't have control over your first morning piss?
Not even first morning is any pee.
Depends on how long you're holding that shit. Because I feel like it's probably happened to me before, but it's not like I remembered it enough to just
I remember it every time.
I wonder why my piss just goes everywhere.
I've considered making a video on it and posting it to see if any other guys in the world relate, or it's just
we talked about piss in our first episode. People are gonna be like, "Oh, we're listening to guys talk about pissing."
Oh, okay, yeah, that's probably good. That's probably not the best intro.
No, but I remember there's one time last year that we were at a party, and I had to piss so bad, and I couldn't find the bathroom anywhere, so I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna piss outside," and it's kind of like an open field, so there's not really anywhere you can piss outside, and there's a shit ton of people everywhere. So I go back to my car.
Oh, was that at Bangerville?
Yeah. Yes.
Behind the hay bales, my friend.
If you know, you know.
That's where you go.
If you know, you know.
Behind the hay bales.
But I walked all the way back to my car to piss, and I open the door, and I'm start to piss and shit, and I start I don't know how this happened or what, but it was dark as fuck, and my door light was out, so I couldn't see my door really that much. And I start peeing. I piss all over my car door. All over my car door. And, and there's a group of bitches walking up the driveway right as this is happening. I'm like, oh, fuck. Oh, shit, there's piss. Oh, shit, there's bit
and you when you're going, you can't stop.
Yeah, you can't stop.
I just said you can't stop.
Turn around, the piss goes I'm like, fuck. What, stop? And so I'm freaking out. And then I, zip my drawers up and I close my door. I'm like, the fuck do I do with this shit? And I'm like, hey. And they all walk back and, and then open my door. I'm like, oh, I don't want to look. Oh, it's bad. So then I'm at a party 30 minutes away from my house with piss all over my door. I have to drive home with the piss still on my door. Bad night. Don't recommend.
I didn't think this episode would take this turn, but on the topic of bathrooms, bathroom situations, about a year ago, we rented out a lake house at Lake Huron up in Sandusky, and we had all of our friends there, and me and my friend Isaac thought it would be funny if we got laxatives and put them in.
Fuck you for that, by the way.
And put them in everyone's drinks. My girlfriend also consumed that. Wasn't a good night for her, but we got laxatives, but we also got this thing called horny goat weed, and it's like
goat weed.
It's like pills that make you horny, like Viagra.
Except it's for like women too.
Yeah, I don't know how it works, but I was gonna put them in everyone's drinks, the horny pills, and we were making tacos for dinner. And I take out all the capsules and I dump out all the powder on a little plate so it looks like seasoning, like taco seasoning. And we were gonna put them in the drinks. And the person cooking the taco meat heard me say, "Oh yeah, it's just taco seasoning," and she dumped it all in the taco seasoning.
Yeah.
So long story short, it
was taco night. We all were fucking hungry. We stuffed our faces with these tacos that for some reason the beef tasted weird, but we didn't care.
Disgusting. By far the worst tacos I've ever had in my entire life.
About an hour later, we're driving in the car, and our friend Caleb, sitting right next to me in the car, just randomly out of nowhere
yells.
It's so funny.
Go ahead. What's Caleb's shout?
I just wish I could see some titties right now, man.
No, he said he wants titties rubbed in his face. And
Even better.
Obviously the whole car started dying laughing.
He's just like, I just want some titties in my face, man. Just out of nowhere. We were silent for like the whole car trip. We're just like, what the fuck? And keep in mind, none of us are aware except this fuck and our other fuck friend that shit was in our food. So we were just like so confused. And Caleb, of course, out of all the people, were the only one feeling it. I don't remember feeling like that. I don't.
I don't either. I think it needs to be like consumed with a liquid in order to like go in the right place and work.
I don't know, man.
But whatever Caleb's bowels did something that made it just instantly activate. But Caleb's also a different breed.
Oh, Caleb's a completely different breed.
Like for instance, the train.
The train.
The train is probably my favorite story.
We'll come back to the train. We'll come back. We should probably rewind it a little bit farther to where like we all started hanging out with that group of people. So like on 4/20 of 2020, literally April 20th, we all went to this lake and we were bored as hell. There wasn't shit to do. So we were like, hey, let's camp out at this lake. So we got all of our friends together and we went to the lake and we pitched a big ass tent and made a big ass fire right by the water. And it was sweet. We were having a sweet ass time, listening to music, having a great time.
It was a huge vibe.
Caleb was, jumping in and out of the water.
It was cold.
It was cold. It was like 50 degrees.
It's mid-April. Summer is
Ohio.
Summer's not here yet.
Not yet.
The snow just melted, so the water's probably like 25 degrees.
Caleb brought a inflatable tube to float in the lake, a Hawaiian t-shirt, and swim trunks and moccasins.
I'm gonna just so that you guys can kind of vision this. I'm gonna throw a picture of Caleb right here on the screen. Right here, here he is, in all of his glory. So this is who we're talking about. Just so you can have some further context.
And a couple days later, our friend Isaac, who was at the fire, got his own place. So we all went to his house to celebrate this fucker's birthday. And Caleb came and he shows up in a jersey and a fucking sun hat that says Corona Extra on it.
Oh
and he's
my
like,
gosh,
who's ready to
yes.
have some fun?
Yes.
We're all just like, okay. And keep in mind, like half of our friend group doesn't really know Caleb yet at this point. Like we just started hanging out like together. So they're just dying laughing. And we're all like dying laughing because it was the funniest shit ever in the moment. But so much shit happened in that house. Like so much shit went down.
So I want to go back to Caleb wearing that jersey and the sun hat because that was the night. So okay, so a little more backstory. Isaac's house was, I'm gonna say, 20 meters away from trains, like a train track, like an active train track, and
like right by that. Like every time a train came, the whole house shook because it was right there.
Extremely loud. So he lived right next to train tracks, and Caleb had the urge to go fishing, and someone fucked with him. I don't know what sick.
This is
fuck.
so good.
I don't know what sicko did this, but they told him that there was a pond up the road through the past the train tracks, and so Caleb left. He had a tackle box in his car, fishing pole, still in his sun hat, still in his jersey. Went to go fishing. Didn't he mentioned it, but everyone thought he was
Everyone
kidding.
was chilling. We were just like, okay, Caleb, have fun.
Yeah,
You're going fishing.
go ahead.
It was
Go
like,
ahead.
how late? How late was it?
I don't know, 2 a.m.
It was so we're like, okay, Caleb, go fishing.
But-
Whatever.
And then everyone just did their own thing, minded their own business. And then 30 minutes goes by, and we're like, "Where's Caleb? Where's Caleb?" And then Sophia got a call on Snapchat from Caleb. All you heard was wind, and him hauling ass. He's like, "Bro, there's a fucking train, bro. There's a train." And we're like, "Caleb, shut up. There's no train." And then, woo, woo.
And then we hear this over the phone and in real life. It was right
train
there.
horn.
Woo! And we're all just like, oh shit. And we all run
everybody
outside.
runs outside to go find Caleb, and there he is, hauling ass, sprinting with the tackle box, sun hat flying in the wind. He barely makes it out alive. He dives out of the train's way. He missed the train by a couple feet. His tackle box goes everywhere.
The tackle box is what
Caleb
got me,
eats
bro.
shit, and he always carries around a plastic pellet gun or a BB gun. Not even a pellet gun.
Yeah,
He carries
airsoft gun.
he carries a BB gun. I mean, everyone knows it's fake, but he just
So
has
funny.
it just
He's like, I stay
I got a
strapped,
gun, bro. I got a gun.
I
Don't
stay
fuck with me.
strapped.
And he was
So
waving
funny.
it at the trains. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
At
fuck you.
2:45 in the morning, keep in mind. And the funniest thing about this whole thing is that Caleb was so wide stanced when he runs, and he
Yes.
has a tackle box in one
Yes.
hand. He's running down the train tracks like this, going, ah! We're just like, what the? And the train's close as shit, so we're all just like, holy shit, get out of the way! And he just out of the way of the train
Ridiculous.
track. Tackle box doesn't go with him though. Splattered everywhere. It was it could have been out of a movie, bro. It was intense.
Caleb is quite the character.
Quite the character.
But he's came a long way.
Oh,
Now,
he has.
He's living in Hawaii now.
Yeah, I'm so proud of Caleb. He
Yeah.
lives in Hawaii.
He FaceTimed me earlier. I mean, for him it was 6 a.m, but for
Right.
us, whatever. So I always get calls from him, but it's at 4 a.m. when it's 9 there. And he's like, "Yo, what's up, bro?" I'm like, "Caleb, it's literally 4 a.m. He's like, "Oh, my bad, bro." But he called. Yeah,
My bad, bro.
Anyways, he called me in the morning, and he FaceTimed me, at noon or whatever. He was 5 where he was at, and it was just him on a big ass mountain. He was just on a cliff.
Oh yeah, you told me that. He was just literally how Hawaii has I can't talk. You know how Hawaii has all those volcanoes? He was just on a fucking volcano. Hi Jackson, look where I'm at. It's so funny.
Ridiculous. He's probably the best person I know.
I literally have never met a more genuine person than Caleb. If he says that he's gonna do something for you, he'll do it. You can always depend on Caleb. He's always got your back. He'll text you at any time of the day if you need him.
He got me this chain right here.
He did.
Sick chain.
It's a
My
sick
girlfriend
chain.
hates it because I wear it nonstop all the time, and I haven't taken it off.
Clearly, you like Playboy. Show him your shorts. Stand
no.
up. Show him the shorts. Come on.
They're just black shorts. Trust me.
just black shorts.
They're
with the Playboy logo.
might be-
Playboy candle.
there might be a small one.
Somebody
on the
likes
side.
Playboy.
It was
No.
a phase. We all have phases. We all have phases.
Playboy phase. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Playboy has some fire ass apparel for sure. But hear me out. What do you think about this? 50 likes on this episode, and we will do an episode with Caleb on Zoom or on FaceTime.
That's a big goal.
Yeah.
I mean, that's so weird saying that 50 likes
Yeah.
is a big goal, but
It's- yeah.
it actually is.
It
It
is.
actually is. So if that can happen,
I think you guys can do it. Everybody that watched this video, just
If-
click the like button to see our homie Caleb and talk to him because you won't regret it. He's one of the best people we've ever met.
The last time I talked to him before that, he was on the beach with a porn star.
Just a casual day with
And-
Caleb
yeah,
on the
and-
beach
yeah,
with a porn
he
star.
just FaceTime. He's like, "Bro, look who it is. Bro, look her up on Pornhub." And he's like, "Oh shit. Is Sophia there? Never mind. Don't do it. Don't do it. I was kidding." And then I got a Snapchat later of him getting top from the porn star. So hats off. hats off to you, Caleb, because you're the fucking man. You're the man. I don't know any other person that's done that.
But there's like that was probably the best like 6 months of our life when Caleb was in Ohio and we were all like going to Isaac's every single day. Yeah. Like this is like how we lived our life for like 6 months. And when COVID first started and like everybody was in lockdown and there wasn't really much shit open, you know, and we were getting antsy and we were getting bored as fuck. So as fuck. And like we were trying to go out and like explore and make videos of like our like whatever we did and trying to get into shit that we could do. Like we went to Mohican a lot.
Yeah, like make like cinematic edits.
Right. And there wasn't anything to do. Everybody remembers because everybody was affected by COVID. But when we started all hanging out together, it's like it was addicting. We didn't want to be apart. Like all of us. Like there was how many of us? Let's see. Like seven or eight.
Yeah. With each other at all times, every single day.
We went to Isaac's every day. If we didn't sleep there, we'd sleep at home and be there by noon the next day. Yeah. Like we were there every day. We'd go to a beach. Like we rented that lake house. We had so many parties at Isaac's house, like in a little ass quiet town called Lucas. That bitch was popping at
every night. Every night. Everybody came to Isaac's house.
And it's like nobody was hosting parties because some people were still scared about COVID, but like we were, and like and back then if we said this shit, so many people would fucking hate us, dude. But let's be honest, every one of us was doing shit or wanted to. If you weren't,
no, you were.
You probably were.
Because
I had to because I kind of quarantined for a good month, but then like
no, you didn't.
No, I really didn't.
No, you didn't. No, because there was a mandatory quarantine for everyone.
Yeah.
And it was 2 weeks, and no one followed it, obviously, because he's going to stay for 2 weeks. But the people that did do that, everybody else didn't, and so it just kept going up to a month, 2 months.
Right.
So these people that are like actually like scared and worried about what's going on in the outside world are literally hermited away in their house for months. Yeah. Months. So I feel bad for them.
I do.
But I don't feel bad.
But we had fun.
Because I had fun.
We had fun. We had a lot of fun. And we could tell so many, like, countless stories from Isaac's house. Like, I just remember there was one time where we were all there, bored as fuck, and this is another it's train. We went to the spot that was on the same train tracks, but it was about 3 miles down the road. We were all walking on there, you know, just chilling, and then a train was coming, so we all got out of the way, and we were standing there just watching the train, and I just looked over, I saw my whole group of friends, and I was just like, yeah, this is fun. Like, we just literally do this we're always together, always having a good time. No matter what we were doing, we could just be standing watching a train, having a blast.
I've been doing this more recently, and I've talked to a few other of my friends about it. Like, you look back at times, and you're like, damn, those were the good days. But at the same time, like, when you were in that moment, you weren't thinking like, damn, this is like a good day. So, like, you know, recently I've been trying to like put myself back into that mindset where like, damn, this is a good day.
Every day is a good day. Make every day the best day ever.
And like I have so many more like memories of like, damn, that was a good day, just because I was in that mindset like, damn, this is a good day.
Yeah,
this is a good day. And you know, like, obviously you're not gonna have a good day every day, but whenever you do, like, you really need to like cherish it. Because
absolutely, if you're in a good place, if you are in a good place in life, and like you know for a fact that you have it better than somebody else, it's a good day.
It is.
You have to take that in. You have to be thankful. We are all like blessed, you know, in a way. Like, we're blessed. We all have great things. We have great people in our life. We have like good community around us. Like, I feel like people definitely have each other's backs. Like, or some people have each other's backs. Obviously, people are gonna fucking hate each other. But
do you know what hasn't been a good day?
What?
The past 3 months.
That's true.
With everything that's been going on, especially the economy, that hasn't been a good day. that hasn't been a good day.
It hasn't.
You know, the good days was when I could fill my tank up for $30.
Oh my goodness.
Now I can fill my tank up for. I did it yesterday. It was $65.
Right.
I drive a Nissan Altima.
Exactly.
I don't drive a truck. I mean, I have a pretty big gas tank, but still, like,
it's expensive.
I mean, like, yeah, like
It's expensive. I have premium gas.
you pay more than I do.
Right. And that sucks.
But at the same time, like, not like how long, like not even a year ago, gas was like in the dollars, $1.50.
Oh yeah.
$1.50. I mean, I would get a gas card for every Christmas, and I filled my tank up like 3 to 4 times off of this $100 gas card. Now I couldn't even fill my car up twice.
Yeah.
Twice.
Exactly. You
It's
get a full tank and a half of a full tank.
It's honestly so ridiculous. Not only that, but everything else.
Right.
Literally everything else.
Right.
It's
ridiculous. I have a couple numbers for you that I wanted to share with you, and one of them has to do with gas. And yeah, these are great. I'm sure you're gonna love them. I haven't shown these to Jackson yet.
I am
So
surprised, and
speaking
I
of
am
gas prices,
excited.
the last time that we paid $1.44, yes, you heard that correctly, $1.44 for gas.
Did you actually fucking look this up?
Yes, I did.
So it was just ironic. I just talked about gas,
Yes.
and now you have a fucking.
I
fact on
literally
it.
already have written down.
Oh.
Listen, I have more than that though. 508 days since the last time we paid
The world is a
$1.44.
simulation.
That's sad. How much is gas right now? $3. That's twice as much as it was
Well, that's just in
500
Ohio.
days ago.
That's
Yeah,
just Ohio's
exactly.
gas.
That's Ohio, but still like around that average. It was cheaper.
Yeah.
It has been 228 days since Joe Biden took office. And I don't need to talk about that a lot, but you guys all know what I...
Yeah, I'm not gonna talk on that topic.
And moving on, it's been 162 days since Jackson Parton posted a TikTok.
Oh, fuck you. That's not my fault. That's not my fault. I deleted it.
not your fault.
I deleted TikTok a couple days ago.
Except for you got it again because he had to post fucking promotions for our podcast.
I did what I had to do.
Absolutely, we had to.
I was TikTok free for like 3 days.
And it's been 544 days since COVID started. Take that into consideration. That's a year. That's over a year and a half since COVID started.
Now imagine the people that were actually quarantined.
If you stayed in your house
days of
for months,
quarantining.
for 500 days, I'm sorry, bro. You're missing out on some shit.
But I also don't because like
We had fun. That's all that matters.
you could have had fun.
And the last number I have is 304 days unofficially until Outer Banks season 3.
Bro. Is it already for next year? They already did a date.
The guesstimated date.
Guesstimated.
It's in the middle of when the first season and the second season were released. The first season was April of 2019. The second was 2020, and the second was July 30th of 2021. So we're guessing it's going to be around July 5th.
Wow. You know, although COVID has been an ass the last year, there's been so many like good TV shows.
Good TV shows. Oh yeah.
Too Hot to Handle. Everybody knows what that show is. That show is amazing. That show is so gas.
Gas.
But not only the TV shows, movies.
Oh my God.
Like I don't remember when
Real Man, is that what it's called? Real Man with Ryan Reynolds, the new movie. I want to see that so
Free
bad.
Guy. Free Guy?
Free Guy.
I watched that one.
You've seen it?
That one is so good.
It was good?
That was a really good movie.
I haven't seen it yet. I got to see that because everybody in the world says it's so gas.
I almost teared up.
Yeah?
It's not even a fucking sad movie, and I almost teared up.
If Jackson teared up, then it was probably a good movie.
Almost.
Oh,
I didn't.
My
I
bad.
didn't.
My bad.
I almost did.
My bad.
But
But
Avatar,
are they actually still making a second Avatar?
bro, they say that they're making like up to 4 movies, and
It's been a decade since the first one came out.
yeah, it came in 2009. But
So over a decade.
I don't
2 decades. Yeah, a decade. A decade.
I don't know if it's coming out later this year or next year, but as soon as the second movie comes out, I think it's going to be the next movie in 2-year increments.
Right.
So if it's out in this year, then the next one will be 2023, 2025,
I got you.
2027.
Well, that would be fire.
I feel like all those actors are old now, though.
They are, dude. That's what I'm saying. How the fuck can you keep consistent to that shit? Lots of CGI, probably.
Oh,
Lots of CGI.
well, that's all that movie is.
How the fuck do you think they got Paul Walker in the 7th and 8th, or not the 8th, but the 7th Fast and Furious?
Technology's booming.
Yeah, his brother, which looks nothing like him, was playing his part with all CGI on his face to make him look like Paul Walker. which they did a really good job
That
because
was
it looks like Paul
that was
Walker.
2015 too.
Exactly.
There's been that. I don't. Do you know what it's called when you like put someone else's face on your face? There's a term. I don't remember what it's called,
I don't know.
but it's
Masking, face swap.
no.
Whatever.
I don't remember. But that's come such a long way too.
Oh yeah.
It's like
Technology has just come a long way.
yeah, because that specific like program is fucking so many people
Right.
because they're making everyone look like they're saying something they're not.
Technology has come a far way,
It
but
has.
I just want like to see where it's gonna go because we're still at the bottom.
Bro.
That's what I was trying to say.
I think. What was I saying? I said I was talking about this to Sophia a couple of days ago,
Mm-hmm.
and it was something with a VR headset. Like, well,
Oh, the HoloLens?
Huh?
Is that what it's called? The HoloLens? Have you seen that?
No.
Oh, well, I'll show you that later. But continue.
Gaming especially, it's the future is going to be VR,
Absolutely.
regardless,
Invest in VR.
regardless.
Regardless.
And because when technology gets better, I feel like just like the anime Sword Art Online, that's literally how I feel the future is going to be like.
Like you can lay down in your bed, put a headset on, and fucking fall asleep, and then boom, you're in a VR world.
Yeah.
That would be like full dive tech.
Like it's basically like you put the headset on, you go to bed, and then you lucid dream consistently
Exactly.
every single night.
Yeah. That's pretty fucking cool.
You know, the day will come when we can physically control our dreams, and that's gonna be
Gas.
oh my gosh,
It's gonna be gas.
But I feel like that's gonna turn into the Ready Player One. Have you seen that movie?
Yeah, with Steven Spielberg that directed it. It
I
was
think-
so good.
I
bro.
think so. But everyone never went outside, and their
No.
whole world got corrupt and fucked, and everyone's living in like these big trailer skyscrapers because no one goes outside ever
Nobody.
again.
They didn't want to. They didn't need to.
Why would I go outside?
They can
And
communicate
when this
in the
world's
room.
better.
Exactly.
So hopefully it doesn't turn into like that.
Yeah.
But I video games has a very close spot in my heart
Not mine.
specifically.
I did play Minecraft when I was younger, and I still play every once in a while with this fucker.
Minecraft's the shit. I'm not ashamed to say I dabble.
Minecraft is making a comeback. It has made a comeback in the past year for sure.
Oh, 100% with Dreams,
for sure.
Dreams bringing it back. So is Mr. Beast. I am a nerd.
Oh, I'm a nerd too.
I mean,
this is how we became friends because a freshman year we had no friends and we were just both stupid and nerdy and we're like, let's be friends.
I have a fucking Pokemon card on my desk.
Don't even get me started about how much money this fucking guy spends
Hey.
on Pokemon cards.
I just got a new order today.
Oh
I didn't
my
get
God.
anything, so don't worry about that.
Here we go.
I had fun opening it. No, I didn't. I lied. I didn't get shit. I was pretty pissed.
$30 down the drain,
Well-
along with the rest
well,
of the money.
I was excited because like usually you can't find cards, and so I just went straight to the Pokemon website, and I just ordered straight off the fucking line. Like, oh, these packs are gonna be gas. They're gonna have all the big hitters. Not shit. I literally my best card
Nope.
was a Pokemon made of garbage called Garbor. I'm not kidding.
Oh, a garbage Pokemon.
Literally, he's made of garbage.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. He pulled a garbage Pokemon today.
And I think on that, I think that's where we're gonna leave it
We're
off.
probably gonna have to cut it off right there. But you guys are awesome. If you want to keep seeing us, talk about pointless stuff and continue to bring this podcast content to you guys, go ahead and like and subscribe. It helps us out so much.
Next episode
Oh yeah.
is going to be very exciting. We have our first guest on next episode 3.
Yep.
You've definitely seen him before. I'm proud to say, very excited to say you've seen this guy before.
Absolutely.
Somewhere or another.
All of you guys know who this guy is
100%.
for sure. So
He's funny as fuck.
You guys need to tune in to next week's episode to figure out who that is. And yeah, we'll be continuing to work to bring you guys some fire content. And see you next Thursday.
Every Thursday.
Every Thursday.
See you guys.